What is up, you guys? Welcome to trading session number 32. We're coming off MLK weekend. Hope you guys had a great 3-day weekend. Market is now open. Today is Tuesday, January 16th. And, Dow is falling. We have yields rising and the Dow really struggling today. And then we also have earnings coming in as well. Really starting to fly in. I think Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs were today. We don't have any banks in our portfolio. We had a lot of banks on Friday, but now we have Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs today. Let's dive into news right away. We're going to start doing news right away, guys, and then jumping into the portfolio. And so we have Dow Jones lowering on the day based off yields rising to above 4.0, I believe. We had the market a little bit over too confident on the Federal Reserve cutting rates, and I think that's what we got a little bit too ahead on the market. I think retail investors are seeing that, which is why we are seeing now a kind of the market not doing too well. So let's dive in. So we have Dow declining 262 points today. We have NASDAQ slipping as well. We have Boeing in the news, tumbling 7% after a Wells Fargo downgrade. We have AMD jumping 7.3, following unbeat analyst commentary on semiconductor demand. And here's what I'm talking about, guys. The 10-year Treasury yield jumping nearly 13 basis points to 4.081 after Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller indicated in a speech that the central bank may ease monetary policy slower than Wall Street had anticipated. So we got a little bit too ahead of ourselves, guys. That's why we are seeing the market really correcting, and with the Reserve Governor coming out and saying that, not good news, which is why we're seeing this sell-off we have today. So here we are, guys. We have Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. I think we have Goldman Sachs beating. Let me check here. Here's all the earnings that got released today. We have Morgan Stanley that negative 0.22, and then we have Goldman Sachs that was up 1.86. Surprise. And so here it is. This is Market Watch earnings calendar. You guys can check this out in the description below. I'll leave both these articles, I'll leave this article and then the earnings calendar in the description below. So we're seeing investors looking ahead to December retail sales data coming out tomorrow. We could see a cool down if consumer spending is not as hot, guys. So that is the news on live updates, CNBC. I'll leave that in the description below. Now let's dive into the Mogul Fellows portfolio, Mogul's 30. So guys, we had our Palantir position, covered call position expire. So now we're going to do one of those today. We're going to do another covered call, and then also we're going to do our $10 buy of the day. But if you look at the market here, look at the S&P 500, we see it really making a lower low towards that 50-day moving average, and we'll see if it breaks below that due to some data coming out tomorrow. But let's go to the 1 day. So you can see the 1 day we are kind of consolidating here, going up and down, really choppy. As we see the 5 day, very consolidation. We have retail investors looking forward to the interest rates, and then we have some are very hesitant to put money in the market right now and want to sell out due to the Fed not really wanting to motivated to cut rates so soon. So we got kind of a choppy market right now, but we will see where it goes. We'll see more data that comes out and see what as time goes on, we'll see what the Federal Reserve does. So that is how the market is reacting to the news today. Let's go back to the 6-month chart here. And let's go to Palantir. As you can see here, our current position in Palantir is 108 shares. So now we're going to do another covered call. We don't want to do a January 19th, and that is in 3 days, just because it's only a $5. It's only going to give us $5, not worth it. So let's go to the January 26th. and it's better $12. So, you know, do we like that? No. But is it something? Yes. So, and do we see Palantir making it to 18? Maybe in the next, you know, week and a half, I believe, 10 days. So we're gonna go ahead and lock that in, guys. We're gonna go do a January 6th, and we're gonna do a $12 covered call here, premium. I'm gonna change this right away, only one contract. And you know, the portfolio is still very small, so that's why we're seeing a very low premium. But as we get that donation from myself, we are going to be, you know, doing a lot more covered calls here. So let's go ahead and lock this in here. We're going to do covered call. We're going to do sell Palantir. We're going to lock in that $12. Let's go ahead and lock this in. Palantir, $18 strike price, January 26th expiration. And we're doing a $12 covered call. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, we just locked that in for $12, guys. So that's $12 automatically back into the account. All right, guys. So that was the Palantir covered call we just did. So now we are in it until that January, I believe it was 23rd. No, we are in it for till January 26th, next, not this Friday, but the next Friday. So let's dive into now what deals there are in the market here. We have, you know, looks like a lot of deals here. We have PayPal down almost 5% at 4.15% here, trading below that 200-day moving average at the 32. That could be a play here. Checking all these stocks here to see. We have ExxonMobil really not wanting to break that 200-day. Oil is really struggling here. Might be a PayPal day here, guys, but Apple is actually at 182. We have Block at 32. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna just go with PayPal here. Really creating a deal there below the 200-day moving average. Let's go ahead and lock that in. Let's go lock in a PayPal buy here. $10. Order quantity 0.17112. $10 buy. Let's go ahead and lock that in. All right, we got PayPal at 58.44, guys. So that is what we got filled at. So that is all we're gonna do today. We're just doing that Palantir covered call. We did the PayPal buy here. We're not gonna want to trim today. We're gonna hopefully look forward to trimming here in the next couple days as the market goes up. But that is trading session number 32. Hope you guys had a great MLK weekend. Until next time, guys, hit the outro.